Alright, so this next reaction that we're gonna take a look is Sifu behind the scenes making a Kung Fu and Mocap on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 at the same time. And it's by PlayStation. Now, I know it's gonna come out over for next year, so I think I still got some more time to get the PS5 for if I if I could try for the first time. So yeah. Um. What else? Oh yeah. I know it's gonna be part of the the martial arts reactions because I think it would make sense because even though that they had like a more of the best martial art games and stuff like Tekken, Dead or Alive, Virtual Fighter, which I just reacted to last time. I mean, I didn't know until then, but I understand how it is. So yeah, but yeah, I somehow it made me definitely want to learn more of still kung fu just in case. So yeah, but yeah, so let's check it out in five, four, three, two, maybe.
Pac-Man has
Wow.
explosiveness that correspond exactly to what I wanted for the story of revenge.
Pac-Man is ferocious, fast, powerful, and accurate. And yeah, you have a lot of strikes who are coming out like this.
The player will create the choreography. It depends only on them to make a beautiful situation.
Wow.
When I was 14, I went to China with my father, get back in France and start learning Chinese in school. So I find some master in France, but I didn't find the right master and the right style for me in France. So I went to China and I find Pac-Man in Foshan and I start learning with this clan. The right master is Lao Wei San. I wanted to be better and start to be one of the best. One day I became master myself. Most of Kung Fu we see, it is like what Jet Li is doing, is like opera Kung Fu. No one fight like this in real life. It's amazing, but this is not authentic, and I was searching
Man,
for
that's
something real.
speed,
So the
man.
idea was to have the best of both worlds, credibility, the expertise of Benjamin in terms of movement, in terms of real combat, and on our side, our knowledge about combat design. For me, it was natural to integrate Benjamin's Pac-Man into our game, to use his moves as an inspiration for our main character's animation.
I bring some specifics in the mechanics of the gameplay, the interaction with other NPC. I create a movement of 3 weapons for the main character, the baseball bat, machete, and the staff you will see is Pac-Man from Foshan.
I really wanted to have something very immersive, really cool on the screen,
Yeah,
but there is
I like
also
that.
sometimes game design things that don't fit with this. Should I do the thing that will be better for the game design or the thing that will be better for the stuff on the screen or for the feeling in the game?
Basically, we take the data from the capture and we post-animate it. So we shape it to respect the animation direction and the style. For instance, we have to add real impacts. We better synchronized action, we add camera movements, we add camera shakes, we add viscerality. The player must be amazed on each finishing move he performs.
Oh.
Some move which changed a little bit because it was making sense when we were doing like this, like a stab. Yesterday we do a stabbing technique and I needed to finish the NPC with a stabbing technique, and at the end I thought, oh no, it will be good to just cut the throat, and I just changed the technique like this because in the action it was feeling more like this. wanted to share with them not just the technique but also the cultural side.
It's important for us to be respectful of the Chinese culture and to also show to the player little details for Benjamin or also for me are important in the life of a Kung Fu master or Kung Fu student.
After we have this picture of what Kung Fu really is, well, we just go deeper and deeper about this. Jordan say, okay, what about this Wuguan? Is it Feng Shui good? Say, what? You really want me to check this? And he say, of course. So I start checking the Wuguan design. Okay, this door cannot be here, this kind of stuff. This is great that they go deeper like this.
In our game, we don't want to depict the main character as invincible. We want the player to have pressure, to be surrounded by multiple enemies. Any mistakes of the player can be deadly.
And I came with one idea, two ideas, three ideas. Say, okay, this one is the greatest one. This is what we want, and we just move forward like this all the time.
Actually, there are I don't know, maybe 160 moves only for the main characters. Each move was designed for a particular situation. It needs to be effective, it needs to be credible, and it needs to be beautiful. The player can, I don't know, just rushing and evade, but he can also kill all of them with style. That idea is the art of Sifu.
And of course, that will be amazing. Like,
PlayStation.
I mean, I have to say, man, looks like gonna be unlocking a lot of one of those moves on Sifu. If that happens, that'll be so cool, man. I know y'all are very excited more than I do, but I know it's gonna take some long time for to like learn a lot of these kung fu moves. I mean, I wish they would have added a little Wing Chun there. I hope so. I mean, it'll be cool if they make a sequel. I hope so. Could that be more fun than usual? So, yeah, so comment down below what you think about this. If y'all are very excited about Sifu,